Most of the hedge fund managers, they keep losing their own limited lifetime into going nowhere. In going nowhere, into just keep doing the same cycle and into just spending their own money, their own limited lifetime, and their own passion to the end to go and to do something new. Because of that, I have already done this video for you to learn from someone who is in his late 70s. So you will understand what he will give you for advices and how you will avoid spending time and gain the invest commitments that you're looking to gain in order to scale up your own asset management to 1 billion asset management and beyond that. If it's not this year, within the next few years, but as long as you have the passion, the fire inside you, and you're actually taking some notes on today's video, so you will absolutely be ahead the others who are in the hedge fund industry. Let's get into it directly. I spoke to a hedge fund manager in his late 70s who has already built multi-generation platform. He's still sharp, still growing, still evolving. So let's get into the first line. But he told me something that hit hard. So I will share it with you right here. Most managers I know have no plan on how they will succeed. Their fund dies the moment they stop showing up. So they have no plan on how they will succeed or how the fund it will keep working automatically without them for later on. And their fund it will die out if they will not show up. Okay, that's the most of you. That's exactly what you are going through, correct? So let that sink in, correct? And what you need to learn right here. Here is the silent risk nobody's talking about. Here is the silent risk right here. You build something great. You have already done that, correct? You build something great. You scale it past 150 milli in the asset management. Let's say that you have already done that, okay? And you have already built something great. You have already generated performance, lowest drawdown report, etc. All of that, it has already been generated. Let's say that, okay? And you have already scaled past 150 million asset management, but you are still the core product. You are still on each call with the LBS. You are doing the most of the task inside the fund. You are doing the following up. You are updating the investors daily, and you're making sure to do the most of you because you're feeling like it has already built on you. It hasn't built outside you, correct? And now you are the product. You are the main thing. You are the main brand of your own fund. And if you will just pass away, or if you will just stay outside the firm or outside the fund, the whole business model it will start to collapse. That's exactly what is on point right here. But let's take a look on what he talking about. So if you disappear it tomorrow, that's what I have already mentioned to you. So what it will happen, I will show you right away. Investor relation will halt, comms freeze, allocator trust will start to go away, correct? Because that's how things going on, because you are the main brand. And the next, here is how the top firms are solving for this now. So here is how the top firms that you need to learn from. Here is how the top players, the best players, they are solving for this right now, and that's exactly what you need to understand in order to solve the issue right here and in order to have solution for it. So as you can see here, it isn't retirement. If you will just stay outside, it's not retirement. It's not like you are outside and you are not working. It's resilience, okay? If you will just operate your own fund without you, okay? That's the first point. So if your own fund operates without you, that doesn't mean that you have already retired or that you have already been outside of the business or outside of the work or you are on off vacations whole of your own life. That is not the case here. It's resilience. Okay, why? Because now you have already built the machine outside you, and now you will start to gain more trust from the allocators because now you have already built it out and you don't need actually to start to be inside the fund and keep making sure that the fund it will start to work internally, correct? You will absolutely stay do that outside the fund, but you don't need to being the main product of the fund, correct? That's the main point right here. Number two of the same points, so investor relation leads train it to carry the narrative. So the team members that you have today that are responsible to take care of the investor relation, you will train them out, or you will train them on how they can actually take care of the narrative, how they will actually take the relationships, the methods, step by step with the investors later on by their own selves, and what they would need to do when X happens, or what they would need to do when the investor will say X and Y. You understand? So if you will start to script that, I'm doing that all the time. What I'm doing is I am scripting all the tasks that I need my team members they would like to do, and all the others they would like to do for later on. So I will script that in Google Documents, and I will link it step by step with time frame on each task, or with time frame on each specific sector they need to do, okay, and what they would do and how they would do it, okay. So why I would do that? Because if I will do that, I will make sure to have scripted system, so I don't need to go through it again and again and again and again. So I'm doing it only once, and everyone who is coming new and working with us, so they will go through the same process, okay. So now they would understand what they would do first when they will have any connection with the investors, and what they would do later on if they want to scale up the relationship later on. You got it? So that's what we're making sure to do all the time. We're making sure to script all the steps or all the tasks that we would do, especially when we're working with our partners. So when we have any relationship with the investors or LPS that we're working with, we're also helping them to retain the capital, not only to close the capital, which is that's a part of our own program. So we are not only helping them to close the capital, but to retain the capital. That's why we have scripted system on when we will do X and how we will get Y, and if we will do X and Y constantly, what we will get from them. So we have already built that in the house. That's what you need also to do constantly, to make sure that you will have systems that you will follow each time that you have a new connection, or you have a new invest commitment that you have already onboarded, or that you have already closed it to the fund, correct? So have that in the mind always. So ops build with visible authority. I think that's clear. I don't need to go through it. Capital flow systems that run without founder involvement. That's exactly what I have already told you. So you need actually to have capital raising systems that will keep going constantly without having the founder inside the founder. You need to keep raising capital constantly without having any specific events to raise a fund, correct? So you need to build new systems, or a new acquiring system, to keep generating new invest commitments constantly to your own firm or to your own fund, without having any reliance on the founder or on the fund manager or the owner of the fund, correct? So you need to build that. That's exactly what we're also working with our partners. It's exactly what we're working to build inside their own fund. So they will have systemics, global sales operation instructors inside the fund that automatically, on day by day basis, they will keep generating new interest from the marketplace, from the targeted segments that they would like to have inside their own fund for later on. Okay, that's exactly what you need also to have inside your own fund. If you're looking to scale up, if you are not looking to scale up, if you're looking to stay portfolio managers, that's completely different. Number 2, founder brand. Found brand. What that means? A firm can't scale on one person's belief. They are shifting visibility from founder lead to an essential voice, correct? So what that's mean? So you need to shift the belief from the founder brand, from the founder's name, to the founder brand, correct? You start to talk of the voice of the found as an essential firm, as an essential organization, not as a founder, correct? So you will start to do this shift. A firm can scale on one person's belief. What that also mean? That means you need also to sell your own belief to the team members later on those who will be on the calls with the LBS with the investors, to sell their own belief to them, to make sure that you can scale up your own fund. Because how you would actually be a successful hedge fund manager for later on and for whole of your own life, when you can start to sell your own vision to the others inside your own fund, and they will buy your own vision. By having that and by doing that, you will actually do something that would be huge, if not great. Okay, so they are shifting visibility from founder lead to an instantial voice. So make sure to do that all the time. Most of you are stuck in the founder lead, but if you are not in the range that we are talking about, over 150 milli, so you can stay at the founder lead. But if you are looking to scale up constantly and from the beginning you need actually to have the fundamentals, then you will start with the instantial voice from the beginning. Okay, how you would do that? If you have any more questions on it, if you have any specific questions that you would like to clarify on it, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can find my LinkedIn account in the description below or on the description of the YouTube channel. Number 3, legacy is built now, not later. So what does mean? Documentation of strategy memory, team storytelling, not just BM bios. This fund lives beyond me and proving it before it matters, correct? So documentation of strategy memory, so whatever you have already documented on the strategy, whatever you have generated, return, and the biggest shifts in the market, how you have already reacted to it. So all of that, it make all sense to document that so that it will be your own assets or your own materials later on that you can provide to the investors, LBS, that they are looking to join your own firm, correct? Team storytelling, not just PM pios. So the team, they will start to understand how they will start to present their own self by storytelling style, not just PM pios, correct? So they will tell their own story on how they have already started with the fund, how the fund it has already built, how they have already built what they have already built lately, and what they are looking to do later on, and what the main vision and what the main mission, correct? This fund lives beyond me and proving it before it matters. So that's what you need actually to prove on every touch point, that all right, this fund lives beyond me and proving it before it matters. How you will prove it? By increasing the conviction and certainty. How you will do that? By showing them that you have already operators inside the fund who are responsible to increase assets under management for the fund constantly. We have already built a plan on how we will increase assets under management when we will get up to 1 billion assets under management, on how we will operate right there, and how we have already the capacity to handle that, correct? And how you will also do that by also documenting your strategy memory, as I have already mentioned to you, because allocators don't just want alpha. They don't want to have alpha. They want continuity, correct? And if your fund can't survive without your inputs, you are not running a firm, you are running on foamies. Your 1 billion future depends on a single question, which is the next right here. Can your conviction live without you? Okay? Can your conviction live without you? How you will make sure that your conviction live without you? By making sure that your conviction will be sellable to your own team members, by having the operation and by having the operators inside the fund that are responsible to keep increasing the assets under management constantly, retaining the capital, and making sure that you will keep documenting the memory of your own strategy to keep building your own assets, so later on you can keep scaling up constantly, massively, and aggressively. So you have already sold your own conviction to the team, to the operation, and now you are outside the fund, you are just shaking out or shaking on, and you are not the main product of the fund anymore. Okay, that's what they need to see, and essential specifically if they are looking to invest into you. That was everything for this video. If you would like to take a look on other videos, you will find them in the description below. And if you want actually to join our own programs and what we have already provided to the marketplace, what we have right now for new programs that will actually help you out, done for your program, done for you global sales instructors, for hedge fund managers that are managing over $10 million in management, and they are looking to scale up aggressively, massively, and constantly. If you are one of them, if you're truly looking actually to do something new, and you're looking actually to have the most of your own limit lifetime, if you're looking to scale up to over 100 million that's under management and beyond that, so there is an opportunity right now. You can find the link in the description below to apply and see if you are qualified. And if you would like to take a look at other videos, you'll find them in the description below. It was Z at Silo.